Cherokee High School's 17th annual senior pinning ceremony. My name is Santo Donio, and it is my pleasure to be the Renaissance chairperson for this year's pinning ceremony. Please allow me to introduce our principal of Cherokee North, Mrs. Charlesworth.
Thank you, Santa. Good evening, and welcome to the Lenape Regional High School District at Cherokee High School. The Renaissance pinning ceremony enables our seniors and their parents to publicly acknowledge their mutual love and support in their final year of schooling under their parents' charge. And we, as your teachers and administrators, have the honor to bear witness and to wish you and your families a senior year filled with academic success, fun, and fond memories that demonstrates your Cherokee pride. As you reflect upon your years at Cherokee, think about how quickly these years have gone by. You're seniors now. You have your parking pass if you wanted one. You made your final Disney payment this week. And hopefully, you are close to completing your college applications. In addition, you are defining the type of chiefs the class of 2017 will come to represent. Seniors, to the world you may be but one person, but to one person, you may be their world. And my guess is that person is probably here this evening and seated right next to you. This evening, remember how much you are loved by your family and how proud we are to call you a chief. One town, one tribe, one family. On behalf of the entire school staff, it is truly a pleasure to see so many of our seniors and their parents here this evening as you make us, Cherokee, proud. Welcome.
Thank you, Mrs. Charlesworth. It is our pleasure to introduce Dr. Birnbaum, Superintendent of the Lenape Regional High School District.
Good evening. I am honored to be here on this special night at Cherokee High School. Before I direct my comments to our seniors and their parents, I would like us to give a warm welcome to a very honored guest we have with us here tonight. Please welcome Mr. Joe Cherokee, Board of Education member. Seniors, each year right before the first day of school, I have an opportunity of a captive audience of all of your teachers. And one thing that I share with them every year is our philosophy on community and how strong community builds confidence in all of you and your ability to learn and grow. If you take a look around here tonight at your friends, your parents, your teachers, you will see your community, the group of people who always want what's best for you. So I hope you feel the love and support that you have right now in this moment. I know you have a lot of work ahead of you this year to finalize your high school career and move on to that next phase in life, college and career. And you're learning that senior year is an extremely busy year. You're probably right now finalizing those college applications and continue to work hard in class. And I'm sure you're already thinking about some of the big things to come, like senior prom and Disney. And as the year passes, your independence grows. And you spend more time with your friends at a job or participating in or coming to school events than you do with your own family. This is completely natural and expected. But as you start to pull away, you need to know right there in your corner, both fretting and applauding your ability to be independent, are your parents and your family. Tonight is a special night because you get to put the pause button on that busy, independent senior year and think about your parents and thank your parents for being there with you every step of the way. So as you look around the room at your community, your Cherokee family, and you post pictures on Instagram and Twitter and you add it to your Snap story, those pictures should remind you of a time that you were supported, appreciated, and loved. This is a time that you will want to remember. Parents, I can't imagine what you're thinking. Where did the time go, and how did I become a parent of a senior? I'm sure you can easily recall the day you took your child by the hand and you walked them to the kindergarten classroom or bus stop. Maybe your child was the one who bounced right on the bus because of the confidence that you instilled in them. Or maybe your child was the one who cried for you not to let go because of the safety that your presence created for them. Today, you're just sitting with a larger version of that little kindergartner, and chances are, deep down inside, they're feeling the same way they did entering kindergarten. Now, they don't wear their heart on their sleeves anymore like 5-year-olds do, but that excitement and apprehension about their senior year responsibilities and activities are still there inside. So while your teen may be learning to be independent, don't underestimate your influence you still have over making your teen feel confident and safe. So along with the Renaissance promise that you're both going to make tonight, make another promise to each other, that this year you'll live in the moment, you'll use that pause button that we so desperately need in our lives, and appreciate senior year together. So thank you for letting me share in this special ceremony, and have a safe and wonderful senior year. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Birdbaum. Please join me in welcoming the senior class president, Michael McShane.
It is my privilege to welcome all of you to the 17th Annual Senior Pinning Ceremony, where we gather to not only celebrate the accomplishments of my fellow students, but to give thanks to those who carried us through these last few years. Each and every one of us has been given one of the most miraculous gifts of all. We have been given the gift of family. According to the Oxford Dictionary, a family is a group of people related by blood or marriage. While this is certainly true, this definition really scratches the surface. Family is much more complex than bloodlines. A family is unconditional love. Despite the seemingly infinite cycles of faults and follies, our hearts will never stop loving the other. A family is endless support. In times when all hope seems lost, it never truly is, for our families continue to guide us along the winding road of life. Families are beautifully unique. Like a snowflake, no two are the same. Each has its own individual web of love and support between its equally unique members. Throughout the last 4 years, each one of our families has grown to not only include cousins, siblings, and parents, but our teachers and peers as well. Our big family has become our foundation, our cornerstone. From simple words of encouragement to countless hours spent towards helping us succeed, family has become one of the most important pillars of our lives. Although my peers and I may not fully understand this, we know that life is hard. It will mercilessly beat us up and kick us down, but we know that there will always be an outstretched hand to help us up. I want to personally thank all of you for you've become part of my family during these last few years. Your love and support will echo through these halls in my heart for years to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Megan. Please welcome back Cherokee's Chamber Choir singing Light in the Hall in honor of the support, guidance, and confidence you all have afforded the class of 2017. That was great. Thank you very much. We are now ready to recite our pledges. Please welcome back our senior class president, Michael McShane, along with his parents, Mr. and Mrs. McShane.
Will seniors and their parents please rise? Parents, please face your child. I am going to read the parents' pledge in phrases. Would you please repeat the pledge after I read it? You can find it in the inside cover of your program. I believe in the sanctity of the family and the worth of each of its members. I believe in the obligation each of us has to the others in the family. I believe in the obligation each of us has to the others in the family. I believe that each of us shares in the joys of our individual achievements. I believe that each of us shares in the joys of our individual achievements. I believe that each of us must accept responsibilities for our own shortcomings. I believe that each of us must accept responsibility for our own shortcomings. I believe that each of us has an individual charge to be the best that we can. I believe that each of us has an individual charge to be the best that we can. I believe that as a parent, I must set the example for others to follow. I believe that as a parent, I must set the example for us to follow. I believe that we are all members of a greater family, and as such, have a responsibility to contribute to society and our fellow man for the good of all of us. I believe that we are members of a greater family, and as such, have a responsibility to contribute to society and our fellow man for the good of all of us.
will now lead the seniors in their pledge to their family. Seniors, please face your parents and repeat me. This is also found in the inside cover labeled the Seniors' Creed. I believe my family will support me in all that I do. I believe that my family will support me in all that I do. I believe it is important for me to demonstrate my appreciation toward my family. I believe it is important for me to demonstrate my appreciation towards my family. I believe my family will always be there for me in times of need. I believe my family will always be there for me in times of need. I believe in worth and sanctity of myself and the importance of treating my body with respect. I believe in worth and sanctity of myself and the importance of treating my body with respect. I believe in the importance of helping my fellow man. I believe in the importance of helping my fellow man. I believe I have the capability to do anything I put my mind to. I believe I have the capability to do anything I put my mind to. I believe in myself. I believe in myself. Thank you.
Please remain standing. I would like to introduce our principal of Cherokee South, Mr. Iannelli.
Please remain standing. Before we do the pinning pledge, I'd like to have Mr. Brookie come up and say a brief word.
Thank you, folks. Appreciate you having me. Remember, tonight's pinning ceremony is truly all about family, and the pin itself is a symbol of family. Because although it's two parts, it doesn't work unless you keep them together. And the further you pull them apart, the less effective they are. I hope you all have a great senior year and that you all work together to make it a fantastic experience.
Thank you, Mr. Brookie. Now, parents and seniors, please recite the pinning pledge after me. On my honor, I most soulfully and joyfully hold this pin to my heart. Wherever I go, I will continue to remember the love, the pride, the dignity in which it was given. I will continue to show respect and dignity for my family, my classmates, and my community. Wherever I go, my memory will go on through the halls of Cherokee High School. Now give each other a big hug and pin each other.
Thank you, Mr. Iannelli. Please be seated. Seniors Christian Lane and Liam Keller have prepared a memory video celebrating your years at Cherokee. Let us thank Christian and Liam for creating such a great video. And also, let's thank the many seniors who contributed pictures. We cannot end tonight's ceremony without thanking the people who made it all possible. We would like to thank Mr. Coyle and Cherokee's unbelievable stage crew. We would also like to thank Cherokee's People Network for taping tonight's event. And finally, thank you to the class of 2017, their families, friends, teachers, administrators, and community members who took time out of their busy schedules to show love, support, and guidance to the class of 2017. Tapes of tonight's show are available in the lobby. Good night, and thank you all for coming.